62-year-old Maili Tamang sits quietly, away from the rest of her family. It's as close as she can be to what was her home. Pus and blood has seeped through the crusted bandage on her foot. I just want to cry. All I feel is hurt, she says, showing us where she was the moment the earthquake struck.
Maili Tamang ran out onto the balcony when suddenly this part of the building collapsed, trapping her. She did manage to claw herself free and then crawl out through there, someone helping her up the embankment. The entire roof of this part of the home collapsed, trapping her daughter-in-law, who was freed as well. And right now, this is all that remains of the home that she and her husband worked their entire lives to build.
Other families who lost everything cook lunch by the side of the road, unsure how they will rebuild or even where to start. An old man sifts through the rubble, looking for anything to salvage. We're just 30 kilometers, or about 20 miles from the capital, but it takes an hour and a half by car, a luxury most who live in this rugged terrain don't have. But at least it's accessible. There are parts of Nepal so remote it takes days to reach under normal circumstances, villages one can only get to on foot. It's those areas that were hardest hit, where aid has yet to arrive, where no one really knows the full extent of human loss or how many tragedies, like the one at this home, have unfolded. Maesh Koirala shows us where his only child, his 2-year-old daughter Prapati, died.
Oh, she was sleeping right here.
He was working the fields when the quake struck. I ran back. I started digging with my hands, Koirala remembers, and I saw her. Blood was trickling from her mouth, and she was covered in cuts. All he has left now is a picture in his phone. And like countless others across this country, a suffering that won't ever fully subside. Arwa Damon, CNN, Kavra District, Nepal.